The Cat's Quizzer. Are you smarter than the Cat in the Hat? By Dr. Seuss.
Thanks for following along while I read aloud The Cat's Quizzer by Dr. Seuss, first published in 1976. This book is done in a different format than Seuss's usual rhyme and meter. In The Cat's Quizzer, the Cat in the Hat asks young readers to think about the answers to various questions. Some are facts and some are fantasy. The answers are supplied on the last pages of the book. Now, I took the liberty to read the question and then read the answer to that question. It just seemed to work better that way for this read aloud format in a video. You might want pencil and paper for the very last page of questions. Most importantly, have fun and see if you are smarter than a Zoozfozzel.
Here is Ziggy Zoozfozzel with his sister Zizzy. They got 100%. They got every question wrong. Are you smarter than a Zoozfozzel? Which end of a bee stings you? A bee's stinger is in back. You're safe up front. Do elephants have uncles? Most elephants have uncles and aunts and cousins too. Which grows faster, an uncle's eyebrows or an uncle's mustache? Your uncle may not know it, but his mustache grows faster. Are there a few ducks on the moon? No ducks on the moon. No elephants either. Are freckles catching? Dr. Robert Bernstein, the freckle specialist, says, don't worry, you can't catch them. Where do peanut trees grow? China, Japan, USA, where else? There are no peanut trees. Peanuts grow underground, like potatoes. Ah, those are too easy. On we go to something harder. Now, look at this picture. Look at it hard. Keep looking. Keep looking. Then turn the page. Quiz about the page we just saw. How many wheels are on the cat's wagon? Was there a flag on the house? Was the cat holding his umbrella? Did the big yellow animal have blue dots? If you owned the big yellow animal, what would you call it? How are you doing? So far, are you smarter than a Zoozfozzel? Let's go back to that page again, now that you've heard the answers. Now look at this picture again. There is one wheel on the wagon. Yes, there is a flag on the house. The umbrella is on a hook. No blue dots on the big yellow animal. If it's a boy animal, I'd call him Augustus. If it's a girl, I'd call her Gertrude. But you don't have to. How old do you have to be a Boy Scout? Or to be a Girl Scout? Well, at the time this book was written, you can be a Cub Scout at age 8, a regular Scout when you're 13. You can be a Brownie at age 6 if you're a girl, and a Cadet at age 12. How old do you have to be drive a car? In most states, 16. To fry an egg? Go ask your mother. To vote for president? You must be 18. To be the president? You have to be 35. And how old do you have to be a Japanese? Well, all Japanese are Japanese the minute they are born. How long can you play Stare Eyes without blinking? How long can you play Stare Eyes without laughing? My cousin Joe can do it for an hour, but he says it hurts his feet. Which can go higher? A bee? An eagle? A balloon? Or someone with a helicopter cap? An eagle goes higher than a bee. A balloon goes higher than an eagle. But nobody goes anywhere in a helicopter cap. That's silly. True or false? Only redheads can wiggle their ears. Ear wiggle? False. My uncle can do it and his hair is black. A camel never drinks water on Thursdays. Camel drinking? False. Camels don't like to be thirsty on Thursdays either. True or false? A cat is always shorter than his shadow. True or false? Your shadow is always longer than you are. Both shadows are false. It all depends on how high the sun is. True or false? There are more donut holes in the world than donuts. False if you count jelly donuts. Who will go higher, Joe or Mo? Joe will go higher. Mo's not going anywhere. A night quizzer. Do horses sleep standing up? Some horses do. Some horses don't. Do roosters sleep on their backs or on their sides? Roosters don't sleep on their sides or backs or their stomachs either. They sleep on their feet. Do fish sleep with one eye open? Fish sleep with both eyes open. Poor fish, they have no eyelids to shut. There are flashlights for when it's dark. Are there flash darks for when it's light? I never heard of a flash dark. I'd sure like to have one. Which turtle will get to the pizza palace first? Let's just stay on this page for a second and let you try to run the maze. Oops, that didn't work. That was a wall. That was a dead end. Oh, I give up. The red turtle will get there first if he goes through the first hole to his left. Oh. Here's a hint. The first hole to his left turns out to look like it's on his right. Ha ha! Well, go follow it now and see where you get. Lava comes out of a what? Out of volcanoes. What comes out of a tree? Sap comes out of a tree. What comes out of a what? Well, that's a cuckoo clock, so a cuckoo comes out of it. Who comes out of a what? Jack's out of the Jack-in-the-Box. And what is it that comes out of a what is it? And everybody knows that a what is comes out of a what is it. Haha. Tongue quizzer. Okay, here we go. How fast can you say Ellie's elegant elephant, 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 Ellie's elegant elephant. Oops, I messed up there. That's as far as I can go. How about you? How did you do? Food quiz. Do the Japanese eat with pogo sticks or joss sticks? Neither. They eat with chopsticks. Does spaghetti grow on land or underwater? Spaghetti doesn't grow. It's made out of flour and other stuff. What do Italians call macaroni? They call macaroni macaroni. Do pineapples grow on pine trees or apple trees? Pineapples grow on pineapple bushes. Tell me 3 things you had for dinner last night. I don't know what they gave you for dinner. All they gave me was Cat in the Hat food. And can you do this easy trick, putting the balls between your fingers? Well, it's an easy trick if you do it just like this. If you have 6 fingers, haha. The O's should win in the tic-tac-toe game. The reason being is that there's already 4 X's down there, but only 3 O's. So whoever has the O's has the next turn. Which walks farther, his front feet or his hind feet? His front feet and his hind feet and his middle feet all walk the same distance. Would you rather have more questions or would you rather have the mumps? Me? I'd rather have the mumps. Speaking of mumps, can you say it backwards? I don't know. Are there many women kings? No, only men kings. Women would be queens. Are there any women uncles? No, just men uncles. Women would be aunties. If a dinosaur walked into your backyard, what is the first thing you would do? I've always wanted to go to Alaska. That's what I'll do when the dinosaur comes. True or false? In Ireland, you can buy rainbows. Buy a rainbow. False. They're hard to wrap up and take home. That is a Zoozfozzel. True or false? No, that is Ziggy, not Zizzy. True or false? Snails are faster than turtles. False. Snails can only go 3 inches a minute. They could never win in a turtle race. True or false? It is not safe to ride backwards on an ostrich. Well, that's true. You couldn't catch me riding backwards on one of those things. What would you do if you sprouted a daisy? Would you run and see your dentist? Would you water it and grow more of them and sell them to your friends? Or would you try to grow some roses? They're worth a whole lot more. Sorry, I can't help you. It's your daisy, not mine. Which goes farther? A bow or a ping pong ball? A ping pong ball goes farther. A bow doesn't go anywhere. What do they call one-eyed eyeglasses? One-eyed eyeglasses are called a monocle. What do they call a one-wheeled bicycle? A one-wheeled bike is a unicycle. What do they call a one-horned animal? A one-horned animal is a unicorn. What would you do if you jumped in the air and you didn't come down? This could happen, you know, so you'd better have an answer. If you got stuck in the air, fly to the nearest telephone, dial 0, and ask for a ladder. Here are 4 what? 4 palms, of course. You thought it was going to be fingers, didn't you? Are you upside down when you look into a spoon? Everyone, even a cat, is upside down in a spoon. What is your zip code? I'm sorry, but I don't know your zip code. Mine is 92037. This wheel goes this way. That makes this wheel go that way. And this wheel would go this way. And that wheel would go that way. And this wheel would go that way. And so the cat on the wheel would go what way? He'd go backwards. It's getting harder, and I'm getting tired. Everyone's tired, but we must go on. Are there more A's or Z's in the alphabet? Only 1 A and 1 Z in the alphabet. But there are 5 Z's in Zoozfozzel. Where do crows hide soccer balls? Crows hide keys and money and bottle tops. But soccer balls? Never. Which is the best weather vane? The one with the whale, the one with the finger, the one with the bird, the one with the arrow. There is only one good one. All the other weather vanes, north, south, west, and east, are placed wrong. What was George Washington's favorite TV program? There was no TV in 1776, but George did pretty well without it. Do worms dream? I know 2 famous psychiatrists, Dr. Willis and Dr. Mazzanti. They tell me that maybe worms dream. Does Joe look closer to Mo than Mo looks to Joe? Joe looks closer to Mo than Mo looks to Joe. Who will get the banana? Who will get the banana? The little monkey gets the banana. Who will get the most bananas? We'll stay on this picture for just a moment so you can take time to trace the rope and see if the dog's going to get the most bananas or if the cat in the hat's going to get the most bananas. Follow it along and look close. Okay, the dog will get only one banana, and Cat will get no bananas at all. Well, that was kind of a surprise, until you look very close and see that that's correct. What was Abraham Lincoln's middle name? Abe Lincoln had no middle name, but he did pretty well without it. Who will lose in the game of tic-tac-toe, the X's or the O's? The X's will lose if the O guy doesn't goof it up. Does your family have a 1 or 2 car grudge? A grudge is not a garage. If you think it is, you need a lesson in spelling. Where would you go to learn to play the stethoscope? Ask your doctor where he learned to play his stethoscope. In Yosemite Park, do the bears take photographs? The bears in Yosemite Park tell you that they never take photographs. Are you older than your teeth? You are older than your teeth. And you are the same age as your left big toe, too. Which is taller, a short giant or a tall pygmy? About that tall pygmy and short giant, I give up on that one. I don't know either. Oh, I'm so tired of the whole silly thing. You started it, you get up and finish it. Oh, look at this picture. Here are more than 100 things that begin with H. The Zoozfozzels could find only 6. Let's spend some time on this picture and look close. I'll zoom in so you can see it better. Things that start with H. Maybe there are 2 words and the second word starts with H. It is a possibility. Looking. Okay, you got in your mind all the things that start with H? So, how about it? Are you smarter than a Zoozfozzle? Here's the answer pages. I've given you the answers as we went through, and it's probably pretty small to read, so we're going to skip that part. Let's go to the 100 H's. Oops, here they are. And now, let's go back to that picture, and I'll tell you the 100 H's. Are you ready? Here are the 100 H's. 13 hot dogs, 1 hen, 5 hailstones, 1 camel hump, 1 garden hose, 2 hinges, 1 hockey puck, 4 clock hands, 1 hair on 1 hairbrush, 24 people hands, 1 wormhole, 100, 2 helmets, 1 Halloween pumpkin, 1 hole, 1 hockey player, 1 hot candle, 1 pair of hot Levi's, 1 heel-on shoe, 1 hula hoop, 1 house, 7 hearts, 2 animal horns, 1 blowing horn, 1 hockey stick, 4 hats, 4 hooks, 1 for fish, 1 hoe, 1 hoe, 1 who, 1 hedgehog eating, 1 pantyhose, 2 H's, 1 handbag, 1 hammer, 1 ham, 1 handkerchief, 2 hockey skates, 1 hatchet, 1 horse, 6 hooves, 3 horse shoes, 1 pair of handcuffs, 1 hair ribbon, 1 hippopotamus in 1 hammock, 1 hoot owl hooting, 1 umbrella handle and 15 other handles, 1 mystery man in a hood, and 1 cat with a headache. The end. Almost.
I hope you enjoyed this Dr. Seuss classic. Check out my other Dr. Seuss Read Aloud books. I'll be adding more along the way. Thanks, Grannie Charlotte.